Welcome to the Printerverse. Welcome to Girls Who Print Day, third National Girls Who Print Day annual, here in the Printerverse at Graph Expo. We're having a little technical difficulty, one of those act of God things, so our broadcast is currently down, but we have the technology. We will still record everything, post everything to YouTube, so everything will be fine. And as they say, the show must go on, so let us go on. Right now, I would like to introduce to you the woman behind Girls Who Print, officially known as Girl Number One, Mary Beth Smith.
Thank you, Girl Number Two. I believe Chris Price is our Girl Number Three, and I don't see him here yet. I'm going to move out in front of the fabulous Girly Award, who we all know is bigger than the Oscars. Yeah. How many of you have been part of Girls Who Print, either through the LinkedIn group or the Facebook page? Okay. And how many of you, this is the first time that you were aware of something called Girls Who Print? And there's Girl Number Three walking in right now. Give us a wave, Chris Price. Come on. You are Girl Number Three. I can't believe we started without you. This is Chris, whatever your name is, Chris Price. Chris Price. Yeah. Well, I had three people with the same name in here yesterday, so don't think a thing about it. But oh, okay. Chris makes all this possible, ultimately. He and Deborah have collaborated to make the Printerverse a reality, and the Printerverse is the home of Girls Who Print at Graph Expo. Woo! We love being here. We love seeing the students come. We love seeing people make their way over here just to get their picture made in front of the Girls Who Print sign. We think it's a great thing, and we thank you for that.
The pleasure's all mine.
Okay. All right, we'll go get some lunch.
Thanks, dear.
Okay.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Very well. Thanks.
So those of you who know about Girls Who Print, I'm going to use some descriptive words, and you tell me if you think that, if I say a word that you think describes Girls Who Print, I want you to raise your hand. Stuffy. No hands there. Okay. Friendly. Yeah, lots of hands there. Irreverent. Yeah, I see some hands there. Passionate about print. Yeah. Passionate about communications. Yes. We are communicators at heart. Girls Who Print began as an informal discussion group on LinkedIn, and I've had many opportunities to make it more formal. I've had opportunities to turn it into maybe a not-for-profit or some sort of association. But at its heart, we will always be an informal, virtual sorority. Everyone is welcome. If you work in the graphic arts printing industry, you are welcome, whether you are male or female. Although if you're male, you can bet we're going to tease you. I've said this many times. When we named Chris Price as Girl Number Three last year, I told him it takes a real man to wear a button that says Girls Who Print. I told Dr. Joe Webb the same thing, and he laughed and put his button on. So, oh, and by the way, people, I've had to fight for this button today. This is left over from 3 years ago. I do not have another one. I'm so sorry. I will put some up on the Cafe Press site so that you can find them. But back to how Girls Who Print functions. We don't have any rules, we don't have any bylaws, we don't have any dues, we don't have any pledges, we don't even really have an agenda other than to network, to get to know one another, to understand how all of us fit into the communications industry. When I think about communications, I think back to maybe caveman days, and no, I was not around. Don't let my kids tell you otherwise. I wasn't there. I have just heard about this. You know, they after they quit kind of grunting at each other and pointing, they began putting hieroglyphics or drawings on the cave walls. The Egyptians moved on to hieroglyphics. People have always found a way to communicate. A huge step forward in history was obviously the development of the printing press, and then the development of movable type grew the world exponentially. The fact that you could get information and education in front of average people was a big deal. It's still a big deal. As printers, that's been our heritage. Well, we have more ways to get this information in front of the world now. We have more ways to connect. And I have to say it, ladies and gentlemen, we would probably not all be gathered here if I had relied only on print media to create Girls Who Print. So we use the term as sort of a tongue-in-cheek nomer. But the reality is we are girls who communicate. We are people who want to use communications to make the world a better place, to help businesses tell their story, to help families preserve their stories. So we've had to reach out and embrace all our siblings, all the graphic communications, digital communications, online communications, and I think we're doing a great job with that. Brian Regan and his brother David presented a great seminar Sunday afternoon on the Tech Creative that discusses how we are bringing technology and creativity together to advance communications. Now, as we do that, our skills are going to need to evolve as well. So that's what I want to challenge everyone to do over the next year till we meet again here, is that you need to look at your skill sets. How can you stretch them a little bit? When we come back next year, I'd love for someone to be able to say, you know, I couldn't do X a year ago, but now I can, and it helps me do my job better. That's what I'd love to hear. Now, something we've all been waiting for, who will win the girlie? We're going to find out. First of all, let me tell you a little bit about the girlie. Is this mic on also, Nick?
Yes.
Okay. Can you hear me? Awesome. I don't know. Usually not. She asked me if she was in my way, and I told her not usually. Girls Who Print, as I've said, is an international virtual sorority for women in the printing industry. We are pleased and delighted to announce the first annual Girlie Award. It will be presented to an outstanding member of our Girls Who Print community. Now in our third year, National Girls Who Print Day is always hosted here in girl number 2, Deborah Korn's Printerverse. Yay. Everybody give Deborah a hand. Woo-hoo. This year, though, Deb and I started discussing kind of informally that we wanted to do some kind of award. I had thought about it for a couple of years, never said anything about it. Deb called me this summer and said, we should do an award. I said, you know, I've been wanting to do one too. She goes, I think we could call it the Girlie. And I went, that is fabulous. So we tossed around a few ideas, and this is what we came up with. This is bigger than the Oscar. All you have to do is look at it. Oscar's this big. We are this big. I think it's very cool. Now, everyone knows we're lighthearted and informal. We don't take ourselves very seriously, but we do take our members seriously. We know the contributions you make. Among the criteria that our select committee of 2 used in awarding this first one are a commitment to communications, strong leadership, a history of mentoring, an eye to the future, a keen interest in supporting women within the industry, and a killer sense of humor. So you've got to be the total package to win the Girlie. Now, Deborah knew, and stated very clearly that the first recipient of the award needed to set the tone and the standard of what it truly means to be a girl who prints. From educating the community to working directly with customers and sharing their amazing successes, the person we're awarding to today champions all that is possible on ink with paper and beyond. It is our honor to be able to publicly thank her for all she's given to the industry and to the many women and men that she has mentored along the way. We're not quite ready to reveal. Are we building suspense? Somebody, a young woman in the industry, walked up today. I'm not going to say what she said, but she said, "I want that so bad." She gave her a name. Since it's being recorded, I'm not going to repeat that name. My grandchildren might see this before they're grown. And then they'd have to say the same word and they'd get in trouble. And it would be my fault. And somewhere I have this. Have I run out of patter? Maybe. Maybe not. Okay. I may have run out of patter, but what I haven't run out of is Pat McGrew. Pat, would you come up here, please, dear? Do we have a... Ha! There we go. There we go. Okay. Hi, darling. How are you? I will. For those of you who don't know,
Honest to God, Pat had no idea, and this was the biggest trade industry secret going on for the last couple of weeks. Your entire company knows that you're getting this award, by the way. The only person I didn't tell was your son, because he was the one I was afraid was really going to tell you.
So that's why you let me buy the shirts, right?
And we had a secret team bringing you here at 12 o'clock. We had a whole plan in action.
Apparently so.
I know. Yesterday, I walked over to Deb about 3 o'clock and said, "You know, where's Jonathan McGrew?" And she goes, "I don't know." I said, "I think we need to let him in on this so he can make sure his mom's here." And she goes, "No, he'll tell."
No, honestly, he would have never told. He would have never told.
I just because he was excited and
But
go ahead.
but he would have never told.
Yeah. So, Jonathan, your mom is defending your integrity. So, and I'm not surprised at all. For those of you who don't know Pat, here is a little bit about her. Maybe. Don't I do this well?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone. Okay. Pat McGrew, M-EDP, CMP, is the production male evangelist in the IHPS group at HP. Everybody give HP a hand. Yes, yes, yes. One of our alliance partners. We are grateful to HP every day. As an industry educator and promoter of data-driven customer communication and integrated marketing techniques, Pat works with customers and their clients to enhance communication effectiveness. As one of the first educators in trends promo and similar techniques, she has worked for almost 3 decades to help customers identify and grow their communication capabilities. Did you know you did all that?
I had no idea.
Did you also know you co-authored 7 books covering multi-channel document delivery, and that you're a regular writer and editor in the industry trade press?
I did know that.
Did you know that you're a webcast host?
I did.
Okay. Did you know you're also on Google Plus as PC McGrew?
I did.
Okay. You're pretty good. You just didn't know you were getting this award.
I did not know.
Okay. That's great. Did you know that you also travel all over the world?
Yeah,
Yeah, like you have roller skates for feet.
I do.
Yes, and wings for arms.
Yeah.
And that she takes her teddy bear Sven.
Sven, yes, goes
Has
everywhere.
been everywhere. I used to have a plastic goldfish that rode around on my dashboard to explore New England, so
Yeah,
I understand.
Yeah.
I do. Did you know you're a car fanatic?
I did.
Yes. So this is a true Renaissance woman. And she is sporting the lovely Girls Who Print t-shirt.
Yes.
And we have one more little surprise for you.
Oh no. It's very pink.
Get your cameras out.
Yes, get your cameras. Okay, you keep
This might be
facing
the
forward.
I'm facing forward. You got Sven, a girlfriend? You know. Here you go. Of course.
Would you like to say a few words?
May I say
Address
just
your
a- may-
subjects.
May I just say a moment? I can do that. I can do it. It's probably easier over here. Hi, am I there? Yes, I am. Wow, you guys are really good at keeping a secret. This is not easy. Yeah. If you take anything away from all of this, all it means is that you can be a girl who prints and does a whole lot of other stuff too. You don't have to be a stick in the mud. You don't have to be all about numbers, but you also don't have to be all creative all the time either. This job should be the most fun you have. I can't imagine doing anything else. So I'm just beyond tickled. I think that's the best word. Tickled? Tickled.
Tickled pink.
Tickled pink.
Tickled
pink.
Tickled
So
CMYK.
my tickle. Yeah, we can check the Pantone numbers on that. I cherish it. It will live on my desk. Do I have to bring it back next year and pass it on?
No.
Oh wow,
This is
cool. I get to
yours.
keep it, so it can live at my house.
Yes, but unfortunately, you also have to get it home. So have fun.
It will probably go home in the Crawford Technologies van. That would be my thought, because I think the plane, it might not work so well. But wow, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for all the people who kept the secret too.
Okay, we have a quick tribute to Pat. I want you to sing a little song with me. We love you, Pat McGrew. Oh, yes, we do. We love you, Pat McGrew, and we'll be true. When you're not near to us, we're blue. Oh, Pat McGrew, we love you. Okay, does everybody have it now? All right, we have a parade coming. Ladies, are you ready?
The parade's not ready.
The parade's not ready? Oh, no. Okay, well, then let's practice our song. We love you, Pat McGrew. Oh, yes, we do. We love you, Pat McGrew, and we'll be true. When you're not near to us, we're blue. Oh, Pat McGrew, we love you. Okay, on your feet, and we're going to clap while we do it.
Okay, that's good. That's
Oh, we can't have our parade?
It's okay. It's okay.
Half the parade is
Yeah.
here. No.
Let's. I just want to let everybody
I'm
know
so
that
disappointed.
there's still some lunch here. Everybody grab some lunch, and in literally 3 minutes, we're going to start the best panel all year, our mentorship panel, which
Yes,
Pat
it
McGrew
is.
is actually on. So don't go anywhere. Just grab a sandwich, grab a drink, and get right back in your chair. Thank you.
Thanks,
you, Pat.
everyone. Stay for the panel. Enjoy your lunch.
Oh, coming. Oh, yes, absolutely. We can do this.
Hold it up so you see it.
Okay, well,
Grab it from
we.
the bottom. There you go. That's it.
Hang on, we're going to do
There
that.
you go. That's it.
So we can do the girls who print
There you go,
shirt.
that's it.
Yes.
And step up this way.